welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Shadow Empire, roughly the end around 122, where we're in the process of dealing with the surviving AI over here, and the surviving AI up here, and otherwise just trying to acquire territory. So from a victory standpoint, we're just short of half the population. The main thing holding us back from winning at this point is probably actually just planet. We just need to get a lot of planet. Granted, grabbing more population, like integrating our subject over here, would not be bad. And yeah, so I think with that, I think it's pretty good just to go ahead and cycle the turn. Unless I want to sell something that is reasonably expensive. Ooh, a bit of metal.
We'll go.
Generate a little bit of money for us. And cycle that turn. So as far as this end turn is concerned, other than maybe seeing responses from the surviving AI, isn't really much I'm expecting to see. The two other majors that we're looking at, which was basically what we just saw and what we're seeing right now, are technically at peace with us. And we probably aren't going to see the third remaining major, who I think is currently being dealt with by one of them. Maybe both of them. Because we have enough surround on the planet that we're about to have a border with one of them from both sides. So, round 123, 3 decisions. One of which is going to be how to respond to the Xenobite infestation, and what to pick after the university. Okay. So we finished the university. Where are we looking at tech-wise? Still looking for heavy industry. That's basically all we're looking for. Once we discover heavy industry, we're going to tell it to focus on research. Some of the things I probably would have accepted it not finding so early was housing, but we can play housing if we want to. It's not a bad thing to do, I think. Yeah, we'll pick up housing next. Yep, you get my full support to deal with that problem. And I think full support, what it's doing is it's getting plus 50 from my support. So in this scenario, we failed. But if everything else had stayed the same and I hadn't supported, this would have been a critical failure. So just pushing that button makes a difference. It might not always be enough of a difference to give you the result you want, but it's usually a start. Okay, so we're going to have a 18% chance of failure here, but we're going to go with the fist option. Whereas warning people not to go there has no chance of failure.
Understood.
And I think they... 35 versus the level 50... Yeah, so they failed the roll. We got 500 security personnel killed. Okay. Overall, not too bad. Acquiring more territory. Next turn we should probably be in a position where we can deal with those guys. Yeah, they're almost out of territory, so we should be finished taking that territory soon. And then the question is going to be, do I want to deal with either the slavers or the roaders? I'm a little bit more thinking the roaders need to be dealt with first. Just because the roaders have a lower opinion of me. Maybe in a position to deal with that guy. On the next turn. Let's see. One kind of advantage the militia have is the militia actually have artillery, whereas my motorized are currently pure light infantry. And thus don't quite have the firepower to deal necessarily with armored units. Do have 2 shadow diplomats, so we'll try the double shadow diplomat into
Order acknowledged.
client state.
Order acknowledged.
Unlikely to succeed, but we can roll it anyway. Yeah. At this point, we're probably just gambling on unification working. How's the construction been going? Completed a couple things. And we still have positive construction with those being completed, so we can definitely take the moment to invest in a little bit more.
Understood. Understood.
Okay. That's those 2. Jupiter. Jupiter's the capital, I suppose. Yeah, we can go ahead and expand the solar panels there. And then Industry 2. Yeah, we should queue up. Continue to expand our industry.
Order received.
And then obviously we probably want to extend the roads so we can keep these offensives going. Oops, I had it set on dirt road instead of sealed road. Interesting that those tanks... I guess they're just gaining readiness really slowly. Good strategic move them again. Oh, no, we don't have enough, not enough industrial capacity down there to, or logistical capacity down there to strategic move them. That's fine. Oh, not group move, I wouldn't strategic move. Get a couple on where I'm thinking of building that new city. Just to serve as the garrison to the city. Do I want to deploy more foot infantry up there? I think no. I think it's time to start to push into this non-line territory to the north. probably enough moved. And then I probably do want to pave some of this road up to help support advancing. Yeah, we'll stick with that. I'll probably at some point redesign it and come through there, maybe. We'll see. All moved. We can do a little bit of poking here. Just to poke a little bit of territory off of the online territory. Okay. So, I think that leaves us in a good place to cycle the turn. What's the price for metal? Metal's still pretty expensive. Let's export some more metal.
Wilco.
And yeah, we'll probably deal with those. Well, these two sentinels on the next turn. This one might be a little bit beyond our reach. But we should be able to get better encirclement on that one by next turn. And this advancement is going north, and we're starting to encircle these ones up here too, which is good to see. And yeah, we have half the planetary population, so we're really looking for just planet. And of course, if we can get that subject integrated, that subject would provide a final injection of population. So there's one way I could potentially increase population as well, is we've got a bunch of colonists sitting around. So if I actually deploy them, I think it's civilian population it's counting there, not military population. And the colonists, while they're not deployed, don't count towards civilian, is my understanding. Oh, good to see that our neighbors are also at war with the surviving AI. So that means they'll be helping. Suffer no losses, nor made nor kills. But we have 3 decisions awaiting us on round 124. Got another gravitonic car elector. Okay, so I probably never need to worry about power at this point. Building solar panels I don't need.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're pro-autocracy, anti-meritocracy, so we just take this top theater group. Zone upgrade, I'm still going to say no to.
Yes, sir.
We may be sitting at the point where I should probably accept those every once in a while. Just so we can build up the bureaucratic assets. Oh, and I see they withdrew northward. Interesting. Raiders with tanks. I haven't seen those before. Well, I haven't seen them to such a degree where I actually see only the tanks. It's usually you got infantry with like a tank unit embedded in it. Though I suppose with the local wildlife as scary as it is here, the tanks might be less surprising. Might need the tanks just to live with the local wildlife. Alright, this portion over here is waiting for roads to be built, probably, in practice. Keep going forward. So we'll come back in a moment to build those roads. Over the western front, where we should actually see some combat. Is this tank mobile yet? No. Tank is receiving full supplies. It's just a readiness problem. We don't have enough readiness to move in the desert, and we didn't give it enough engine. It's kind of what we're getting hit with there. Game is punishing us for not investing in gas guzzling engine. Okay, let's place some of these guys in preparation for trying to close the pocket. A little worried that we're not getting particularly great tank assets. Yeah, most of the vehicles that are brought in aren't going to participate here.
Formation. Target destroyed.
Oh, good to see we killed it instead of it running away. Okay, I'm thinking we probably don't have... Well, maybe if the tanks, if the GR tank is ready. Might not have the action point ready to troops to actually finish this. Yeah, maybe with the 2 GR equipment we'll do it.
Going in.
Gonna be a little bit of RNG to see if we get enough firepower. Yep, one of them got lucky and got a hit. Is it the tank? There's the tank. What got the kill? We got a kill. Oh, I guess it must have surrendered. Yeah, got hit 15 times. Nothing showing a kill, so it probably suffered a morale failure. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's the kill. One of the confeds got it, surprisingly. But yeah, there's that guy dealt with. So everyone with movement points left will start to move out. Which probably isn't going to be very many of them, but... Okay, so there is... Our western border is now our eastern border here. These guys are also the guys we've run into on the east. We're going to try to run northward and secure a border with both the theocrats and them. So we're going to see the triangle state border basically up there once we get rid of the rest of these guys. Rest of this fighting AI. So that being the case, I don't really mind if we take a little bit of that road. Because we're gonna probably piss these guys off shortly. Let's leave the one guy to hold the place where I'm planning on turning into a city. Already tested, you don't have enough action points to move. How's the construction coming along? 4 things completed. Recycling facility, supply base can't be upgraded. Rare metal mine can be. Rare metal mine might be worth upgrading again. I'll probably turn the supply base and the rare metal mine into a city. Once the rare metal mine is level 3, I think is what level the city is. No, 2. We'll go up to 2. Okay, we'll do one more level there. When that's done, we'll cityfy it. And then it's you two that just finished. And we will go ahead and same sort of thing. These guys are level 2 cities, so we should get these to be level 2 mines. Get our archaeological sites extracted from faster.
Copy that.
The supply base is not something we can work on. improvement. Roads, continue supporting the offensive. We did those western ones. The eastern ones are the lower priority, which is why I didn't immediately jump to doing them. We gained 700 over the intern. Granted, that was 700 before those, right? So we technically have surplus construction. How much was sent out to zones? About 1,200. So let's try to make sure I don't drop below 1,200 when building these roads. Otherwise, spend it. Okay, let's maybe not building through the desert. It's a great idea. I'm gonna build the side that is not traveling through the desert right away. Okay, that's as much as I want to spend. So we're going to be able to push up the right, a little bit on the right. The center is going to struggle a little bit, but that'll be fine. I'll probably be fine. We'll give it a turn, and then I'll reevaluate whether or not we build replacement infantry. With that, we're good for another... Oh, almost good for another turn cycle. Let's spend our political power.
Order acknowledged.
And it's not guaranteed to fail, but that's a pretty high likelihood of failure. Play the Gravitonic Collector. Capital has it, you have it. This place is probably pretty safe, so we'll play it here. And then we can go ahead and play one archaeological effort. I think I've already checked the capital. The capital shouldn't have anything new. I think I've checked here. It's been a while since I checked, but I think I've checked there. Here we found some stuff. The question is, have we found it all? Actually, we haven't found anything here. Granted, we have the subterranean sensor here, so this place is auto-detecting them slowly, if it has any. So probably the best place to check is actually this zone.
Yes, sir.
And we found some. Next question is where? There we go. Uncommon. Yeah, we might hand that over to the city as well. So let's go ahead, start building this one up as well.
Understood.
And we'll cycle the turn. Okay, so here is the second major. Again, probably pretty boring. At some point, what we're going to run into is probably find that the two majors are at war with each other, which will make our life too easy, probably. Looks like the surviving AIs are... that area are generally in withdrawal, except for that one. That one tried to attack. Okay, we actually killed 100 guys over the intern. 4 decisions on round 125. Apparently one of the decisions is going to be what to do with the horror Xenobite infestation again. We got heavy industry. We just discovered that, so it is now time to call up the Eco Advisor and tell them to refocus on research instead of discovery. What was I... working on housing. Yeah, okay, we'll probably let them finish housing. Probably do housing, try and incentivize... well, I've got enough metal. I'm always mentally fixating a little bit on metal soil filtration, because it's a reliable source of metal. But there's plenty on this planet. So we'll do heavy industry, probably into... again, still working in that direction, but Arguably, probably actually working towards serpentization and synthetic fuel, rather than the metal soil filtration. Minor worker strike. So we can either use a military force, which we'll. That's what we're going to do. Or Zenivite, yes, you get all my support. Okay, so had I not supported, this would have been a fail, so it's good to see. And then, yeah, I'm not going to spend political power yet on upgrading any cities. Emma traders are offering us more ammunition. Thank you. Tank, are you mobile yet? Of course not. I'm starting wondering if it'll ever get mobile. Well, we'll find out eventually. And we're marching north, marching north. North. Move the HQ closer. And yeah, this tank is, for whatever reason, still not mobile enough. And it's not, it's a bit too high on the logistical requirements to transport fight truck for the moment. Okay, so we've pinned that one down. We'll probably get it next turn. Okay. We can go into the yellow. It might actually be easier to build the road eastward instead of trying to run across the desert, by the looks of it. We're gonna come up from this side, go through that bit of rocky plains. It's a combination of the both. Just sweeping a bunch of territory. Still probably don't have political power enough to do... Well, say political power. Probably not gonna succeed. Never mind. When it comes to the unlikely unifications, it's always about 5 seconds after I give up all hope and it never happening that it just happens. So, they have joined us. They're now part of us. Suppose to reward this successful unification, we should slam in a rail line, upgrade the road. These guys nice and well supplied. These guys have mobility. We should start marching them forward. Because, yeah, we want, like, one of these guys to stay here, and the rest can get shipped to a front line somewhere. Okay. So paste out to there, probably. Yeah. Okay, so, I don't know if that's going to auto-update the victory status. Yeah, I don't think that auto-updates the victory status. So we'll get an update on what that did to our victory points on the next turn. But we went ahead and just acquired another 150,000 people. Through the magic of diplomacy. I think the rest of our fronts... Yeah, we basically just finished with everything. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to be spending a lot less on diplomacy. And that will be starting to get redirected probably into upgrading cities. Because, yeah, upgrading some cities would be nice, because that will allow us more bureaucratic assets. One last check. And our construction progress. The mine at Skillia. This is the level 2 zone, isn't it? It's level 3 zone. We can go up one more. I probably won't have the solar panels follow because we just don't need the power at this point. When that's finished in 2 turns, maybe 2 turns, we'll turn that into a zone. We'll hold off maybe giving the recycling facility over to them, but the actual tile we can hand over. And then we'll do similar with the mine here, which will be done in a turn. So we got some cities coming online next turn. Looks like we'll be finishing up in the west with that surviving AI, and we'll be moving in, trying to take over the rotor territory. Surviving AI in here is technically got a lot of territory with which to withdraw northward in, so they're probably going to keep running away from us. Let's go ahead and cycle the turn. Well, I think we'll play one more full turn for this part. That way we can at least see where the victory progress is looking before I end the part for YouTube. So I think probably with the integration of that city, we probably took a big step towards victory. Oh, surviving AIs are actually on the attack. They're not being effective. I think this is a good end turn for us. Yep, killed 400 guys. We have 10 decisions awaiting us, so we're full of decisions. Victory pact that we probably won't end up using. So, where do we look victory overview-wise? We're up to 44.4 victory score. We have 56% of the planet under our rule. And we have just short of a third of the planet under our physical control. Obviously, I'm plaqued to the militia. The militia has been the leading force this game. Sure, we're probably going to move towards improving all the zones so we can attract all the free folk in. Secret Service, yeah, leave it balanced. Okay, do I want Fist to go up at the expense of Enforcement? Or do I want Enforcement to go up at the expense of Fist? I kind of want both to go up, but we're being presented with a choice. We have to pick one or the other. Probably Fist, to be fair.
Understood.
Minor worker strike. We'll send the troops. Major worker strike. Still gonna send in the troops. Protests against high income tax. I could go ahead and lower the income tax, but it's already too late to make the difference this turn. So it comes down to, do I want to roll for it? Which we have like a 47% chance of success? Or do I just send the troops? And the answer is, we're autocratic, send the troops. If it was more like 75% chance, I would have taken the 75% chance. So the new city, do we want to upgrade it? No, the new city doesn't have bureaucratic assets yet, so we'll hold on to our political power there. Salzgura, I think it's probably in a good place to maybe build some more bureaucratic assets. Well, improve their bureaucratic asset. Because I think we've already got it to level 3 here. Yeah, so we'd be able to upgrade it if we took that. I've got political power to spend, so we'll do that. Oops. Here we go. And once they're willing to volunteer for work, make them colonists. Allow supplying if there's a shortfall. Yep. Confirm order. Let's call up the... I forgot to do this last turn. We're calling up the Eco Council. Because we don't need Discovery up as high anymore, so I'm going to turn Discovery down to 10 and Research up to 40.
Standing by. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, how is our construction going? We finished a bunch of things. Recycling facility. We should probably upgrade. Continue to upgrade.
Understood.
Okay, so that was the truck station in the main city. Kevin Spire finished its truck station upgrade as well. Recycling facility. I think that can only go up to level 2 right now, so that's fine. Okay, so we didn't finish the thing in that hex. No, we want one more turn to finish that. So next turn that will become a city. Oh, and I think we did finish you. So you're ready to become a city. So we're going to declare you a new zone.
Roger that.
We're going to expand the zone borders. I'll go ahead and give you this area as well. Okay. So the city has... You need... what? 1,400, 1,700 workers. Plus another 15. So you need 2,900 workers. And the colonization wasn't nice enough to give them that much, so we're gonna give them some more workers.
Roger that.
So that should be enough workers. Then I want about 3 times the workers in zone population. Plus just giving it enough to get up to zone level 2 would be nice. So let's go ahead and just give it... let's give it about 23,000 people.
Roger that.
Like so. So that zone will basically be ready to operate immediately. Also, for political power, can we afford... Looks like we can only afford a junior.
Yes, sir.
It's not an important city, so if we only have a junior, it'll be fine. Plus, as long as we have a junior in the pool, it should come up as a decision next turn. Is the tank mobile yet? No. The tank has 100% radius, so if the tank was going to be mobile, it would be mobile. We don't quite have... We'll have to move the guys out of here. This tank's going to be bit dysfunctional for a while, based on that. Okay, vehicles that can pile on in with action points should do. Those that can't join in the attack should probably go take territory off the rotors instead. Okay, let's pile everyone in and deal with the surviving AI. It hopefully will just kind of go pop early on in the fight. No luck.
Requesting assistance.
Alright, being a little bit greedy here. Kidding me my border guard for the Tonko Nation. But I've been greedy all over the place, so that's maybe not surprising. Okay. What can pile in on here, try to kill this guy.
Going in. Mission successful.
We did get lucky. To be fair, maybe that's not surprising. We basically had a walker deal with a walker. Okay, I'm probably... Well, it depends on how actual tanky the native wildlife is.
Mission
Okay, successfully dealt with the local wildlife. Keep moving northward. Trying to grab surviving AI territory before the theocrat does. Pile in and deal with that marauder.
Going in.
Taking a little bit of attrition doing it.
Mission successful.
Okay. I think that should help deal with the supply issues. Construction overview. Anything I want to do upgrades on. The recycling facility, yes. Queued it up already. Okay, that makes sense. We spent the blue power. Not gonna bother upgrading the trucks or truck stations again yet. I think we got enough for the moment. Though granted, I suppose upgrading that truck station here would help us get the tank somewhere more useful. Like, back to HQ so we can replace it. or to get out of the desert or whatever.
Understood.
Get the tank, the truck up right here. Yeah, we'll see. Basically, we're just in a rush to grab as much of the planet as possible. So with that, let's cycle the turn. At the end of this turn cycle is where I'm going to go ahead and put the part break. I'm trying to keep these 30 to 40 minutes long, and I already went over 6 minutes, so should really put the part break in. It's just too fun. 2 majors here are probably going to be a little bit on the boring side. We just finished watching one of them, apparently. The tertiary one we also went past, and now we're on the last one. The last one we got probably the most front, where they're actually fighting the same people we are. Okay, apparently they're also fighting the rotors, so we're going to get a nice double team on the rotors here to get rid of them quickly. Okay, that's where I'm going to go ahead and put the part break. If you're watching on YouTube, there will probably be another part up tomorrow. Don't know how many more days I'm going to be able to say that, because we are starting to get pretty close to victory. But if you're watching on YouTube, there'll probably be another part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break between parts to remember to actually drink some tea to keep the voice working. But once I'm done with that tea drink and a quick stretch, we'll be back to recording. So if you're watching on YouTube, wish you all a good time and good luck until the next part. If you're watching on Twitch, you can hang around and I'll be in a couple minutes. So catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.